Hey everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a quick general reading for you. It is not zodiac sign specific. I don't know who it's for. I don't know what it's going to be about, so we'll just see. Maybe this will be your story, maybe it won't. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll just get started. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every single breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, let's go ahead and shuffle. This is the Star Power Tarot. First card out. No. First card out is the Seven of Swords for you. Okay, Seven of Swords. I don't even like showing this card on camera. This is the Star Power Tarot, and it is a very cool deck, but it's got some gnarly images, and this one is the worst one. To me, there's something just so gruesome about it. This is the Seven of Swords, and very specific to this deck, it speaks about narcissism. It speaks about someone who is pretty committed to their own version of reality, and it's really hard to convince them of anything otherwise. So I don't know if this is your energy or if this is someone in your immediate environment. It's typically stated often that a true narcissist would never occur to them that they were being narcissistic. So if this is someone, if you're someone who's saying, yeah, maybe I haven't been telling the truth about things lately, I don't know, very good job for being very self-aware, because a lot of people aren't. The Seven of Swords can speak about someone who's having a hard time swallowing their own truth. It can be about someone who's having a hard time telling the truth. I got the Six of Wands here that crosses it. The Six of Wands can also indicate someone who is needing a lot of attention in some way whenever it's crossing this. So this may not be you. This may be someone in your environment. I got the Six of Cups out on top of that. We could be looking at childhood friends here. We could be looking at a love partnership, some kind of soulmate partnership. Six of Cups is one of the soulmate cards in the deck. This could go a couple of different ways. I'm going to get another deck in a minute and I'm going to clarify, because there's also the potential that we have someone here who's not telling the truth about a particular soulmate relationship, and there's someone who would like some kind of homecoming with another individual, but for some reason they can't tell the truth about it. It could go that way too. Let's see. I got the Fool in reverse, which tells me there's like no fresh start here. There's no beginning. When we have the Fool in reverse, again, we have clouded thinking here. We have poor judgment. I got the Strength card on top of the Fool card. It's kind of intense, kind of an intense reading here that we have. The Strength card is telling you that it's okay to let go of things because they might not be the best thing for you overall. I got the Wheel of Fortune on top of that. It tells me things are changing. It tells me that whatever has been going on here is changing rapidly. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to see, because we got the Wheel of Fortune out here that tells me, and in the upright position, it tells me that there are things almost like gears being moved into place in some way with that card. And it's asking you with that on top of that Strength card to be patient in some way. I got the Eight of Pentacles here. I have someone who's not doing the work they need to do. Someone who's not focused on the right things. We've got the Hermit that came out on top of that, and I got the Ace of Pentacles here at the end, which is a great sign. I like how this is going to be cleaned up here by the end, because I got to be honest, this is some pretty gnarly energy. This Hermit that came out here, it came out on its side, which is someone who's contemplating, they're contemplating a lot within a space of isolation. There's someone who's reaching out to a higher power because they don't know what else to do. At that Hermit in kind of coming out on its side, it tells me that someone here is in charge of this action. There's someone, whomever I'm reading for, or whoever, if this isn't you that I'm reading for, it may be someone in your immediate environment. There's someone who's trying to make a really positive change in their lives. They want a fresh start. They want a brand new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles right here. Now, here is what I'm curious about, because there are a lot of energies that show me there is the potential for change within this dynamic. However, it still feels lopsided. Okay, kind of like like something that spins that's too heavy on one side, so it spins like in a wonky way. That's kind of how this entire dynamic is feeling to me right now. I'm going to grab this Tarot of Wonderland really quickly. I want to know more about this Seven of Swords. Ugh. I mean, because honestly, that is not a great energy. That's not a great lead-in energy, because usually the strongest cards is the first card that we pull, and having that be this Seven of Swords, this funky energy, I'm not a fan for you. So let's get down to brass tacks with who's not telling the truth, who's not seeing the truth, and what needs to happen in this situation. Because we don't talk about these heavy energies and we just leave them there. The reason we bring them up is so that we can learn how to heal through them. Tarot is a great tool for healing if you approach it in the right way, and you have to approach it with honesty, and you have to be able to see outside of yourself to see the different realities. We have to be very honest with ourselves sometimes, right? Now that Seven of Swords is someone who's not telling the truth or seeing the truth. Let's find out more. I've got the Empress in reverse. Okay. So the Empress is the card of Divine Feminine, also the card of Virgo. So whenever it's in the reverse, we again have some needy kinds of energy, some needy, clingy energy, someone who's afraid of change. Do you remember what I said with the Six of Wands? It's the Six of Wands is someone who desires a homecoming and a supportive homecoming, support from their community, support from their loved ones, their family, that sort of thing. We have someone who desperately wants to be included in something. It can be a very attention-seeking, needy kind of dynamic with this Empress in reverse right here. And it, let's get a little bit more here. Tell me about this Six of Cups. I've got the Five of Swords. There could have been some lies said around this Empress. There could be people talking about this Empress behind their backs. This is a card of gossip and bullying, the Five of Swords. It can be verbal altercation. It's kind of a win at all costs sort of energy. It's possible that we have someone who's trying to take this Empress down. Now I've got the Five of Wands. Okay, so fives are about chaos and conflict that bring about change in our lives, okay? It's an unstable number. Remember how I said it kind of feels like we have something that's like off balance, something unweighted on top of something that's spinning, and it's kind of wonky. This is kind of that transitionary energy that we're looking for to help clear this out, and that's going to lead us to this Wheel of Fortune, I can already tell. Now tell me, I get the impression that if there may be someone here with this Six of Cups energy who has been fed a whole plate full of untruths about someone else here. Oh, I didn't even see. We've got 2 5s here and 2 6s here. Now I got the King of Wands on top of that. So we got the Empress in reverse and this King of Wands upright. King of Wands energy is someone who's very brave. They take action. They don't back down for anyone. They can be kind of a warmonger, but in the upright position, this is someone who feels like they're entitled to something. That goes on top of this Six of Cups energy right here. Okay, more about that guy in a minute. King of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. I got the Tower card that comes up next. We have some kind of tower that takes us from this King of Wands energy to this Wheel of Fortune energy here. I got the Five of Cups, so we've got 3 cups out now, or excuse me, 3 5s out now. We've got a lot of 5s on here. Wow. So we've got the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, now the Five of Cups, and also that Wheel of Fortune's the number 10. This Five of Cups is someone who is, and obviously I'm not a doctor, but it's kind of like the definition of insanity. Always reaching for the same thing and expecting it to be what you need it to be, and then being surprised when it's not. It doesn't matter how hard she reaches for those cups. It wouldn't matter if she got all the way to the top of the table. Once she got there, it wouldn't be what she needed. She's not focusing on these 2 that are down here. Now there's this tower moment that's going to happen. I don't know if it's between 2 individuals. I don't know if we have have some kind of a group dynamic here, because like I said, it does feel like there's been some kind of energy of gossip or possibly untruths, possibly lies that have been spread about this Empress energy, and it may have her in the reverse right now, or she may be the one who has been doing this and causing a lot of conflict in the environment around her. We have someone who wants to take charge of that, and I don't know if this is this person's soulmate here with this Six of Cups, someone who finally sees the truth for what it is. But we have a Tower moment. Now I'm going to get another deck in a minute because this is a pretty interesting story. All of a sudden with this, I have this Three of Pentacles that has come out, and we have someone who has a new idea for growth potential. We have someone who sees another person as partnership material, and someone who sees them as like an ace in the hole. Okay, but for some reason, there's a lot of chaos and a lot of conflict surrounding this story. Okay, where's my deck? There it is. Alrighty, because I want to know more about this Tower, because we have some kind of delusional behavior here with this Five of Wands and this Five of Cups energy. Five of Wands is going back and forth in your head all the time and not knowing how to move forward, not knowing what to do. It's like clouded thinking, it's obsessive thinking, it's worry. And this, we already talked about this. This is an Ace of Cups here. This is someone, oh man. So it's possible that we have two people that need to be with one another for whatever reason, but they feel like they can't be because of some other energies of conflict in their environment that's like external to them, almost like people against them. I know this sounds kind of like a Romeo and Juliet story. I'm kind of getting the vibe of this. This Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning. It's a brand new fresh start in love, and it crosses this whole thing. And now I got the Ace of Pentacles out again. It's twice out for that. This is someone, and the Ace of Pentacles is my favorite card to get in any reading, whether it's love, career, finance, family, because it's the ace in the hole. It is something, it's getting something for what you give. I give you this, I get that in return. It is a certain solid deal, all right? You're hitting the mark, hitting the jackpot, right? Okay. And so we got three aces here, right? Okay. We have someone who has a lot of intention towards a brand new beginning. It's taking all of their strength to hold on in this situation, though, because they don't see any way to clear a pathway for whatever relationship this is. It could be that they have so many people against this partnership that they don't know what they're supposed to do. Now, that's why I had this feeling of, with this Strength card and this Wheel of Fortune, it almost feels like asking someone to hang on a little bit longer here. And you know, as a reader, I'm never going to be the first person to tell you to sit around and wait on somebody. I don't believe in it. I don't think that's a thing. I think if somebody loves you, they will come to you and they will tell you that, and then you'll know. And if they don't, then they won't, and you can move on, right? In this situation, though, I have this intense belief that there is something changing. Okay, what is this? Eight of Pentacles, this Hermit, this Eight of Pentacles is someone who hasn't done the work on themselves. I got the Two of Pentacles, someone who's trying to find a lot of balance. Maybe this is someone who's having a hard time finding work right now. Maybe we have some financial restriction. We have somebody who's trying to put one foot in front of the other, though, to create some kind of pathway between two people here, and they're not sure how to do it. It's like they see where they want to go. They just don't know how to get there. This Hermit that came out here, this is a lot of contemplation. This is someone who's really introspective about this. We could have someone who's in a tremendous amount of isolation right now. I have the Hermit card that just came out again while we were talking about the Hermit card. Nuts, you're nuts, whoever I'm reading for. I love you. You're very smart. You're very wise. This is probably your reading. This Hermit, again, is someone who desperately needs to go within. They need some time away from a group dynamic in order to clear their head, to get some prayer in, to get some meditation in on this subject. They feel like a solitary pathway is going to be a lot cleaner for them. I feel like there's been a lot of interference in whatever this relationship is. I've got the Five of Pentacles here. Darn it all if we don't have every single five out here now. We got the Five of Wands. We got the Five of Pentacles out now. Okay, we got the, whatever, the 5 of Swords. And then we had the 5 of whatever else out a second ago too. We got them all. Yeah, I know. All right. So this 5 of Pentacles, though, is separation and loss. It can be financial loss. When we're talking about this 8 of Pentacles, this may be someone who's struggling to find work, like I said before. 1, 2, 3, and all from the same deck. We got all the 5s out from the same deck. What did we say? Chaos and conflict that bring about change. That change is going to be this Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. I know, you get tired of me repeating myself. I get tired of repeating myself too. I'm like an old man over here. No shade to old men. I tell you the same story 20 different times in a week. I know. The worst. Sorry. It's a character flaw. Okay, we're done with this deck. All right, I'm going to switch over here to this traditional Rider-Waite and see if I can get a little bit more... let's straighten you up here just for a second. Let's put our Hermits together. Yeah, let's put our Aces together. We got the Ace of Pentacles here. We got the Ace of Cups. We got all our 5s out here together. I want to get a little bit deeper in. Let's put our Wheel of Fortune next to this Tower because I want to get a little bit clearer on what this Tower means for us. Okay. Wowza. Okay, tidy it up a little bit here. Let's put our Strength and the Fool next to each other. All right. Now I got the 9 of Pentacles here. We have a situation where someone is very needy, very clingy. I see what's happening here. It took me this long to figure it out. I have 2 people here. And there's a third party involvement in some way. And I don't know if it's a singular person or if it's a whole group of other people. I have someone who is trying to portray another person as being very clingy, very needy, possibly very codependent. I got the Strength card out again, this time in the reverse. This is someone who's having a hard time keeping it together. It feels like almost, I mean, I don't like to use the term gang stalking because nowadays, I mean, it can be like online, like just general unkind. It can be like mean girl behavior. I feel like there's someone here who there have been a lot of lies told about. Not a fan. I think it's upended this Empress energy here. I've got the Knight of Pentacles out. Knight of Pentacles in reverse is someone who feels like they can't move forward. We may have someone who's in a tremendous state of depression right now, feeling like they can't move forward, feeling like there's not going to be any change, there's no hope. It feels like we've had people who've contributed to this sort of aura of depression. Tell me about this Tower. The Tower for the Tower. Awesome. Tell me about this Tower. Okay, it's a Tower. So I don't know what the Tower moment is going to be for you, but obviously there's going to be one. We've used 2 decks and the Tower came out twice. Good work. Whoever you are that I'm reading for, this reading may be about someone in your immediate environment. You have a very clear energy. Whoever I'm reading for, you have the ability to share your energy across space and time. It tells me you have a really big and well-developed energy system. This Tower that comes out twice like this, I don't know what it's going to be for you. It's going to be different for every single person. The Tower moment is something that rips the Band-Aid off real fast. It exposes a lot. You know, as you can see, she rips the tablecloth off. Big, big mess, something gigantic that has to be cleaned up here. All of a sudden, we have someone who has to see the truth. They're forced to see the truth. We got the King of Wands again. I think that's who's going to have this Tower, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine. I don't know if that is the counterpart to this Empress energy here, which is that Virgo card. I know that we have someone who wants to return to this. I don't know if we have these two as a true partnering here, true pairing, but someone who is definitely off balance in this connection. And there could have been a lot of falsehoods spread about this person. It paints them in a very needy Sword of Light. We've got the Ten of Pentacles that comes out here, or excuse me, the Ten of Swords in reverse that comes out here. Ten of Swords in reverse is a fallout that you knew was going to happen. I call it the minor arcana version of the Death card for me, but it's very three-dimensional. It's something that happens in like our day-to-day life, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's a change, a major change that had to happen because of a repeating pattern that you knew couldn't be allowed to continue on. That's what that Tower moment is going to be. Unfortunately, whenever we have it in the reverse like this, like I said, it is a repeating pattern, and it feels like you saw it falling apart ages ago and you didn't say anything about it. Somebody knew. I got the Eight of Wands here. Definitely a lot of other people involved in this dynamic. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of communicating about someone. It feels like behind their back. Oh, man. And the Fool card out again. This is, and this time in the upright position. We have to have a new beginning for these people. We have to have a new fresh start. This is very muddy, muddy waters. And I see why. I have a lot of people on the deck here. I have a lot of individuals on this deck. It feels, it's a very strange reading. I've never seen a reading like this before, where we have a lot of people. It feels like the Romeo and Juliet story, or the Sharks and the Jets, West Side Story. Yeah, kind of feels like that. Get the Fool card here, which is a need for a brand new fresh start. Well, guess what happens after the Tower? The Tower brings us to our knees. It starts us out at ground zero, right? I mean, we have to rebuild after this. We have to start something new. This Page of Swords is someone who wants to start talking. Somebody's going to send a message. Now let's get over here and talk about these aces. Now we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone who wants to come in and they're, oh boy. Hold on before I say the wrong thing here, because the Queen of Swords, she can be very unkind. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, feminine energy, but don't get hung up on the zodiac signs. I only call them out in case they may be of significance to you. Don't be led astray by them, though. Really, it's about the energy that the card carries. The Queen of Swords in reverse is someone who doesn't say nice things about other people. She doesn't say nice things to people, about other people. She can be prone to lying, to gossiping, and it's because she's afraid. She's insecure for some reason whenever she's in the reverse. Feels like she needs to take someone else down. And I got the Wheel of Fortune again. I have the Knight of Wands, which is, but it kind of came out in the reverse. This could be someone who's talking about promiscuity. They could be slandering someone because of promiscuous behavior. This could be someone who talks a lot about this person's lack of commitment to something, or immaturity. Perhaps immaturity. They may be talking about someone that's younger than them or something. This Wheel of Fortune out again tells me that things are changing and that somebody else, I'm hearing like a new sheriff's in town. Dun, dun, dun. Oh boy. Wow. And I feel like it's an energy of clearing away, clearing the air. It feels like as soon as this tower falls, this it's like the fog is lifted for someone and we have a new beginning that's able to start. And it comes from a message. Somebody's going to send a message. I'm going to ask. Yeah, I'm going to ask. The message is going to relate specifically to these aces here at the end, and these two Fool cards that have come out here, and these Wheel of Fortunes that have come out here twice here. This is the energy that we're shifting towards, which is a great sign. I'm really sorry that it has had to come with this much of a fallout, with this Tower 2 times like this, and with this Ten of Swords in reverse like this. Sometimes life is like that. I get it, but it's ugly. This has been ugly. And once we have this fallout that is completed, once we're brought all the way back down to ground zero here, we do have the ability to start something new here. Now, the only ace that is missing here, Well, no, we've got two of them missing. I'm missing the Ace of Wands and I'm missing the Ace of Swords. These are the things that we need here. We need clarity of speech and we need clarity of intention if we're going to make any changes in this dynamic. I got the King of Cups in reverse. This is someone who's not ready to start expressing their emotions yet. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. There's someone who's There's someone who is going through a lot right now, emotionally. The King of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords out again in the reverse. This is someone who's going to put an end to that kind of backstabbing behavior. They feel like they have to. They feel like they're going to have to start speaking up about something and start telling the truth, asking someone else to finally start telling the truth. Ugh. Right? Someone who's taking matters into their own hands. Eight of Cups. This was in your pre-shuffle energy. It's having to let go of something with a heavy heart. Whoever this King of Cups is in the reverse, this is a state that they're currently in, walking away from something, and it is painful to do so, and they don't want to talk about it right now. Don't expect communication from them anytime soon, is what I'm hearing here. Let me ask a little bit more about these three aces and how we're getting over there, because this King of Cups still isn't talking, and I get why. Let me use this Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti here, and I also want to talk a little bit about this Hermit card before I cut you loose. We have someone who's really trying to focus on creating balance, and it feels like all they know to do right now is put one foot in front of the other, because it is seriously that off balance. It feels like a tightrope that this person is walking on because of this fallout that they've just experienced. I've got the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse here. Man, we've got a lot of people on this deck. We got the Queen of Wands, goes with the King of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands in reverse is, again, it can be a very needy, it can be promiscuous, it can be attention-seeking behavior whenever she's in the reverse like this. And this Ten of Wands is someone who can't take it anymore. Someone who says, it's too much for me, I can't deal with it. This is someone who feels like they can't trust another person. This is someone who feels like maybe, oh my, there could be a masculine energy within this story who now feels like they don't know who they can trust. They don't think they can trust anyone. Okay. It's like overwhelming. Wrong deck. I got the Hierophant in reverse. This could be a marriage that's ending. We could have a marriage ending. There's someone who doesn't know what to even commit to anymore, but they know it's not this. They know they can't continue to commit to this. It's possible that they have seen and heard a lot of these lies that someone has spread around another individual. They can't commit to that kind of behavior anymore. They see the truth. They understand that they don't want to be around that kind of energy anymore. That drives them right over here to this Hermit energy. Okay, this is the Hierophant. It's labeled Faith in this deck. It's the card of Taurus. So that's probably what propels us over here into this Hermit energy. Okay. Which makes sense. Let's see. Thank you. I got the Tower again. Oh my gosh. Ay. That this time it came out in the reverse. So that's 3 times out for the Tower. Oh boy. This is someone who's trying to pick up the pieces right now. That's why they're not talking. They have every intention of starting something new, but right now they don't feel like they can commit to anything. They don't trust anybody. They know that they have had a new beginning thrust upon them with this Tower card 3 times out. Explosion number 1, explosion number 2, explosion number 3. I think we're at ground zero now. Oh. And I got the Seven of Swords. We start with it and we're going to end with it. This time it's in the reverse though, and this is someone who knows the truth, and there's someone who's going to start talking, singing like a canary with the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is someone who can't keep up the lies and the manipulations anymore. They're not going to support them anymore. They're not doing it. This is someone who's going to make a new beginning, a new fresh start from themselves. It could be this King of Wands energy here, who's taking on that scenario. All right, that was your reading for today. If this is your reading, I'm going to pray for you. We have a lot of change happening here with the Tower 3 times, with the Wheel of Fortune twice. We have an ushering of truth, ushering in of truth. Okay, now you're going to need a lot of strength here because we had that out twice too. Okay, very good job. We have some kind of brand new beginning that is on the horizon. It's not there yet because we have a lot of healing to do here, a tremendous amount of healing with all of this chaos and all of this conflict that has brought upon all of this change. It is going to take some time to get through. You know that? Y'all have got like every single 5 there is. Every bit of it, everything is changing in this person's life, and they are now seeing and speaking the truth for the first time in a really long time, and that is going to propel them towards these aces, to these brand new beginnings that you can actually sink your teeth into. You can take it to the bank. Yes. Yes, you can, whoever I'm reading for. Now, that was quite a crazy reading. Thanks for letting me read your story. If this was yours, do drop down a comment and let me know, or reach out and tell me how this ends up going for you, because I'm nervous, but it kind of feels like it's something that has either just happened or is in the process of happening right now. So, like I said, I'll catch up with you guys soon, and until then, I'm going to pray for you, and I wish you a very good day. All right, bye-bye, guys.